Oh, all right. Back just in time for the second half. Don't know what happened to my stream there. So Rochelle getting busy early in the middle. Dempsey. Holmes gets it from Manag. Ooh. Jack Martin, open as you'd ever see, and pushes it right. Bad miss. Millerer on the kick in. So a big start early for the Crows here. Couple of guys popping off quick. McAndrew, Berry, and Rochelle all on 50s. Rochelle almost up to 60. Bailey Smith and Tom Stewart well into the 70s now. Well, Bailey Smith is. Holmes and Atkins and Dempsey not too far off either. Rochelle getting busy. Another mark and kick there. Thilthorpe. Big kick. Is he going to go all the way? Not quite. Oh, someone tried to cut it back. Pedler just cuts it too far. Henry kicks an easy one wide to Mullen. And crossing it back now. Couple of easy kicks here for the Cats. Martin to Stewart. Stewart popping off. He's up to 73. No free. Crows have it now. Worrell gets it out. Straight to Manag though. Oh, Manag was so ready for it, but Blixarms gives it to Holmes, and Holmes gets a +9. I'll take him up to 67. Ooh, few Cats popping off at the top now. Yeah, good pressure there by the Cats, and Manag was so ready to get it back, but Holmes had so much space in the end too, so no worries. So yeah, Stewart 73, Smith 74. So those two are popping off at the top. Mullen getting chased by Rankin. Did well though. Philthorpe gets it. Holmes back again. Oh, he's in slow motion a bit, Holmes. Oh, Henry should have marked that. Berry, big, long kick. Oh, Dempsey gets the mark in the end. Dempsey just flying everywhere at the moment. Not a great kick, but it goes to ground. Oh, we're all pushed off it. Wiltshire just walking away with it. Wiltshire, sorry. Martin chips one. Doesn't quite get Jezza. Saligo looked like a throw, but okay. Millerer, Rochelle. Oh, Dempsey again. Bailey Smith grubbers one in the middle. Neil back to Martin. Manic can't do anything. Neither can Neil. More! No, what a little chip that was from Mana, but just across the face. Oh, so Geelong, lots of pressure. Rochelle up to 71. So Mana wrapped up by Rankin. See if Rankin can do anything this half. He's only on 22. Yeah. Neil Bullen on 11. That's disgusting. Atkins. Nope, goes to nowhere. Rochelle, another one. Now Cook. Bailey Smith up to 81. Connor O'Sullivan. Blixarves. And that's out of bounds. Oh dear. Some bad turnovers and clangers in this one. Hey, Neil Bullen gets something. Gets a kick inside 50. But it's straight to Tom Stewart. Tom Stewart up to 79 with that marking kick. And a little chip over the top to Blixarves. And he kicks it straight back to Tom Stewart for a nice bit of junk. Stewart up to 85. O'Sullivan. Kick up the wing. Oh, what a mark there by Neil. Keeps it going. Not a great kick though. And well read by Cook. And Michelini. Yeah, good defense here by the Crows. Oh, I thought that was a mark there, but Rankin just taps it away from Blixarves. Good hands by the Cats and get it out wide to Myers, who chips a beautiful little one across to Cameron. Jeremy Cameron's been pretty quiet in this game. That is a strange kick. Bruin to Smith. Out to O'Connor, to Myers, almost wrapped up, but not 15 to Neil. Bruin to Smith again. Smith inside 50 kick. Should have been a mark by McAndrew. Gives it off to Neil Bullen. Our big tackle. Oh, Crows just get away with it. Nor do they. It's bumbling. They're making it hard on themselves. Just get it out wide. Butts is down. And Thilthorpe gets a mark on the wing. And kick up. Finds Neil Bullen. So Neil Bullen finally doing something. Tom Stewart and Bailey Smith into the 80s, and we are not halfway through the third quarter. They are going crazy. And Max Holmes there on 70. Rochelle, 77. Bailey Smith, disposal 22. Manag from Wiltshire. Good little... Oh... A bit of a head clash for Jordan Butts. I think he's alright. Yeah, Rochelle up to 80. Manag chipping it out. Oh, Manag gets some tricky kicks away. He's very quick, low to the ground, and just like as soon as he gets the ball, it's on his boot. Come on, that was clearly touched. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, God, come on. That was an easy call by the umpire, and they miss it by a mile. Peatling tackles Myers, ball up. And Bailey Smith up to 87. Tom Stewart 85. Rochelle 80. And Max Holmes a little bit down there on 70, but some big scores. Saligo. Cook. Huge kick. Oh, too much on it. A little bit to the right, that would have been a perfect kick. Cats kick it out to Holmes. Handball's on from the mark. Bruin inside, not 15 to Guthrie. Gets it back to Bruin, who decides to get the switch on, but it's not a good kick. Gives it back to Tom Stewart, though. Kicks out wide. Oh, Bailey Smith again. 23 disposals. Might get it back here. Oh, Humphries left it behind. Smith does pick it up, but he's going to get tackled. Somehow it's a handball. Myers, great little kick. Gets it back from O'Sullivan. Doesn't know where to go. Oh, he's fallen over. Oh, he gets the handball out to Jay Clark, who rabbles one up to the Crows. And the Crows get away. 4 Crows ahead of everyone, just waiting for it. Finbar Maley. And out of bounds. So Tommy Stewart and Bailey Smith getting right up there. 91 for Stewart, 89 for Smith. Holmes up to 75. Dempsey, Atkins, Blixarves, and Myers all into the 60s for the Cats. And there's Bailey Smith again, another kick. He's just everywhere. But that didn't go anywhere. Out of bounds, last disposal. Chase Jones kicking in. Cats get away with it out the back. Tom Stewart, another one. Mike Lenny takes it away. Peatling to Saligo. Not a mark. Cats get it back. O'Sullivan to Edwards. Holmes. Inside handball back to O'Sullivan. Up to Smith again. 26 disposals for Smith now. Worrell doing well, chaining a couple of handballs. He's running further on, out wide. Gets a third disposal there. 2 handballs and a kick for Worrell. That was nice. It is absolutely pouring down. Flash rain out of nowhere. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, it is raining down. Cameron Mooney is getting drenched on the sidelines. And it's hailing. Oh, it's hailing. There's no hail rules, is there? Just lightning? Depends how big the hail gets. Here they go. The Crows might be hard to mark now. That's a good kick inside. Spoiling is easy for Tom Stewart. Good pick. Oh, that looked a bit high by Atkins, and it was on Saligo. And it's going to turn into a bit of a slippery contest now. Ball goes to ground. Edwards to Smith for disposal 27. And that could be the ton for Bailey Smith. 8.5 minutes left in the third. Worrell tackles Mullen. Mullen gets it off the ground. No, he doesn't. Oh, there's a scramble. Manag gets tackled in the end. I think that is Bailey Smith up to 100. Just waiting. I think he just got another kick. Disposal 27. It's a good mark there. Didn't see who that was though. Is it Cook? No, Murray. So big bit of rain just gone now. A little drizzle now after that big downpour. Cook. Finbar. McAndrew, good kick up to Rochelle, who's going to get up to 88 with that mark and kick. And that's a great kick in to Taylor. Rochelle is going off. He is up to 23 disposals. And there's Bailey Smith just tunning up now. Tom Stewart not far behind on 94. And Rochelle is about to go up to 88. So Taylor going for his second goal. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. And that's within 9 now. So Rochelle 88, McAndrew 68, Saligo 66, Worrell 64. So the Crows now within 9. Might be a little bit slipperier out there now after that bit of rain that just came pelting down. Crows well and truly in this one. Mitch Edwards gets a hit out. Berry gets away with it though. Kicks it way down the ground. Holding against Keys on Humphreys. Gets the free. I think that is Butts. Jordan Butts looks like he's not going to be coming back on. So that's a big blow defensively for the Crows. Bailey Smith gets a kick and gets hit after the kick. Who is that going off? Max Holmes has just head down to the doctor's room. So Bailey Smith taken high as he was kicking that one. And he's going to have a crack at goal now. So 100 up for Bailey Smith. 100 up and he's going for goal. Could be a plus 10 on the cards. No, he's pulled that way to the left. That's not even going to score. Maley in the ruck and absolutely mongrelling a kick. Michelini tackle. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. And Adelaide are making a game of it. Bailey Smith up to 104. And that looks like another tackle for him. Plus 4, so 108 for Smith. Surging, still 5 minutes left in the third. Almost got another one there. Jeremy Cameron. Does that count as a kick? That was interesting. Berry trying the don't argue, but he gets argued with. Saligo, get the hands up. Oh, good handball out from Cook there. Not a good kick in the end. Oh, this ball has got to be ball against Stewart. It is. And Darcy Fogarty chases him down. Handballs out to Cook again. Drops the mark. Alex Neil-Bullen. That was shite. Oh, the Crows are just butchering this. Pedler. Terrible kick in the middle, and it goes straight to Henry. The Jack variety. Oh, great mark there by Malay. Malay? Oh, the moose. Leaping like a big moose. So Max Holmes went down to the doctors a couple of minutes ago, waiting to see what happens with him. Atkins kicks out. Manor gets a free kick because someone went low with the shoulder, I think. So Manor needed a bit more this quarter. I'll get him up to 70, I think. Into Koning down the line. Worrell picks it off, no worries. Needed a mark there. It's fifth mark for Worrell. So +6 for him. I do like Josh Worrell. I think he's going to be up to 70 now. Yeah, Max Holmes getting updates soon. What's happening with him? Connor O'Sullivan is up to 80. That's interesting. He's at 18 disposals and 8 marks. And the Crows are on the attack now. Taylor lining for his third. He's their main goal kicker today. Didn't expect that. Max Holmes coming back onto the bench. That's good. Maybe he had to go take a shit. It was very quickly down the run. So Zach Taylor has 3 for the game. He's had 5 disposals. 3 of them have been goals. And he's got the most goals of anyone on the field. Some things you just can't predict in footy. Did not expect 3 goals for Taylor. And no goals for Jezza yet. No goals for Neil. So full forwards, really not getting much of it here. Thilthorpe, the only real full forward that's got a goal so far, I think. Yeah. Everyone else has been, unless you count Jack Martin, but no, he's more of a half forward. So Rankin and Alex Neil-Bullen down there on 22 and 23. Not great stuff, but otherwise I think it's pretty standard scoring here. Just interesting with Dawson out for the Crows that, yeah, Rochelle, Saligo, and Berry, the main midfielders at the top there. Oh, Wiltshire, not quite. Millerer. Dangerous one. Holmes back on the ground. Little chip. That doesn't look like 15 to Dempsey. He's going to keep it going. Oh, no. No, not through. Spoiled for a behind. Ooh. So Jordan Butt's back on the ground as well. So no one done for the day just yet. That's good. So Zach Taylor getting back now. Kicked 3 goals. He's getting back, help out in the middle a bit. Millerer getting a bit of junk now. Adelaide just getting some junk. Just nothing from Rankin yet, really, though. Oh, what a hand pass by Fogarty. Oh, Keys probably should have just gone for it or done a shorter kick there. He just got stuck halfway. Just, yeah, that's the kind of kick that you'd expect premiership teams to, yeah, nail that. So Humphreys kicking in, finds a short one to Holmes. And Holmes will get up to 86, kicks it straight back to Humphreys. Now out to Stewart. So a nice bit of junk there for some Cats defenders and Holmes. Holmes in defense is interesting. Dempsey. Blixarves back to Dempsey. Myers fakes it to O'Sullivan, who's been great today, actually. Ev's up to 82, got slung in that one, so gets a free as well. It's coming back to Connor O'Sullivan. Ollie Wiltshire gets the free. Thought it was O'Sullivan. So Wiltshire playing well for his first game, I think, him? Cameron can't get amongst it. Neither can Neil. Oh, Holmes falls out. Oh, and he stuffs it. You got to finish those. Game's on the line. 4 points in it, and you got to hit that from 30 out. Jones kicks in. Neil Bullen grubbers one. It's staying in. Somehow Stewart has kicked it out of bounds. Oh, that was silly. And the Crows, no, that's probably going to wind it down to the end of the quarter. A little bit of junk there. Little bit of junk at the end there. But there's some big, big scores on cards here, guys. And Tommy Stewart is at the forefront of it as well now. He just got a little bit extra at the end. And he's up to 100 as well. So Bailey Smith and Tom Stewart tunning up before three-quarter time. Josh Rochelle there on 93 as well. He's had a fantastic game so far. 25 disposals, 4 marks, 3 tackles and a goal, and a free against as well. So it could have been even better. Max Holmes was off a little bit in that quarter, but he came back. I think he got like 14 points in that last couple of minutes there. Just, yeah, getting closer to the 100 mark. And Connor O'Sullivan doing pretty well as well. So some good scores. Oh, there you go. Rochelle bumping up to 99 already. So there you go. Rochelle having an absolutely huge game. A few Cats could be on cards for a ton with Dempsey, Maneg, Myers closer to 70. And then you got Cook for the Crows actually getting up there with a lot of disposals. Pretty balanced game for him. He's up to 71. McAndrew slowed down a little bit in that last quarter, and Worrell stepped up a bit. He's up to 70. Berry a little bit slower. Millerer popped up. So a few shining lights there for the Crows, but then they've probably got some of the low lights as well there with Rankin all the way down the bottom there on 19. That is very, very strange. Alex Neil-Bullen also down there. He's on 26. He got a little bit at the end there, but yeah, not great from him. Cats-wise, I guess the worst there, you might say, would be Jeremy Cameron or Zach Guthrie. Would have expected a bit more definitely from Cameron, I'd have to say. I would have thought he'd have kicked at least one by now, but maybe something in the last. Brun 53, Humphreys 52. Look, it's a pretty well-rounded performance there from the Cats, and they're doing pretty well. Winning fantasy points up 200, almost 220 fantasy points on the Crows. So close game on the scorecard, but stat sheet says it should be Geelong's game. They're just butchering it, I guess, in front of goal and not making the most of it, whereas the Crows are. So we'll take a quick break there, guys. Tune in for the fourth quarter in just a minute. We'll check out the fantasy scores, see who can ton up at the end of the game. See you in a sec. Alrighty, guys, it is time for the final quarter of Cats vs Crows, and it's actually turned out to be a pretty good game in the end. It's 51 to the Cats, plays 47 for the Crows, and it is a wet one down at the Cattery. Some wet cats down there, and maybe cats don't like the rain down there because the Crows are putting up a fight. Dawsonless lineup for them. So interesting that they are, yeah, well and truly in this one, to be honest. I'm sure a lot of people, including myself, wrote them off this week with Dawson out and Tex. Yeah, that era seems like it's not needed right now. It's got some good effort here by the Crows. It's not the prettiest footy, I'll give you that, but it is a contest and it's not a blowout. So I like it. I think it's good. I think both teams have adapted well to the new rules, especially Geelong, but yeah, especially the Crows without Dawson. Just a good zippiness to their game today, I feel, especially since quarter time. So who's going to turn up in this final quarter? We're going to see a McAndrew ton or a Worrell ton, maybe even a Cook ton. So Berry gets a kick. Oh, Jerra's just stuffed his shoulder, I think. Oh, is Cameron up? Oh, no. I think he's alright. He's sore. That's that same arm he broke in the grand final. He has just got clunked into by someone. Oh, yeah, he's not looking good. Not looking good. Oh, he like had it in an awkward position behind him and got run into. So Tom Atkins and Rochelle there tunning up early in the fourth, up to 102. Holmes. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. That's probably a ball up because they both marked it. I do love that rule. It's like, when it's a tackle that's too soon, or like you don't know who tackled who, or the ball's no one's. When they both mark it, it's like, no, it's just a ball up. Rochelle gets a kick, so 28 disposals for him, up to 105. Guthrie, O'Sullivan, Stewart gets it back to O'Sullivan. It's bumbling though. He's taken high, I thought, but maybe not. De Koning smashes in the keys. It goes out the back to Neil Bullen. Bombs it. Atkins kicks it very strangely. Bouncing. Tapped out by Blixarves. If he didn't touch that, that might have been a free kick. So Bailey Smith up to 109. Tom Stewart 103. Holmes and O'Sullivan getting up now. Holmes 95. O'Sullivan 85. And yeah, Rochelle 105 for the Crows. That's the big one there. McAndrew gets it down. Berry, handball, Peatling. And he kicks that way out of bounds. So tight game. 10 degrees at the Cattery. So Jeremy Cameron's still out there, taking a mark in defense though. A little bit of junk. He needs it. He's up to 52. Great kick to Smith, who will get another mark kick, go up to 119, I think, after that one. No one can grab it. Bruns grabs Berry. Berry gets it out though. Well done. Butts gets it, and he gets tackled by Neil and Manag. So Manag getting a tackle there with Neil. It's a ball up. Paddled forward for the Cats. Dempsey out to Myers. Nothing going. Crows get a kick. Murray. Keys kicking it. Almost up to the 50. Not a mark. It's going to play on, I think. Oh, no. It is a mark to Philthorpe. And a good kick up to Neil Bullen. Oof. That was a great mark by Philthorpe. So Neil Bullen from just, I'd like to say, on the 50. Bailey Smith up to 119. 17 minutes left. Neil Bullen to kick it dead set through the middle and put the Crows in front. So the Crows are leading. Goodness me. Dempsey up to 75. So Bailey Smith dominating up to 119. Stewart 103. Max Holmes 95. And Rochelle for the Crows 28 disposals, 5 marks, 3 tackles and a goal. 105 for him. Jay Clark handballs out. Mullen. Neil pushes Murray away. Handballs up. Spinning. Back to Neil into Myers. Oh, just a behind in the end. Goodness me. So Berry, Saligo, McAndrew for the Crows, looking to get into the 80s. Worrell with a kick in. Huge kick. Taylor to Berry. Looks like he's getting back to Taylor, but there's a lot of cats. That is surely ball. No? How are the Crows getting that one out? Peatling. Now to Holmes. Back to Blixarves. Who goes right down the middle. It's bouncing back. Worrell has some time. Handball to Murray. Ooh, that's a bad kick. And Cameron takes one over his right shoulder. Beautiful. So Cameron getting in there finally, doing something. Kicking it backwards. So he's getting in defense a bit. Getting back. Jack Henry. Going even further back to O'Sullivan, who is going to get up to 87 with that. Kicks it back to Jack Henry, who goes up the wing. Play on. And who's that? Was that McAndrew? No, Cumming getting the mark there. Yeah, tackle, sorry. A few Crows in the 70s now. Cook, Worrell, Saligo, McAndrew, and Berry. Smith gets up to 122 with that kick. Blixarves can't get it through. Butts takes it through. It's still a behind. Enough pressure on that to be a behind. It is fun, people watching at the footy. Some of these guys are crazy. It's crazy, crazy fans out there. Smith, another one. Handball. Gets it back. Gets the kick on the left. So +5 for Smith. McAndrew. Peatling. Cumming. But it's not a good kick. Another mark for Cameron over his shoulder. He's having a few marks in the defense for this game, of this quarter. Good kick up now. He's a good distributor as well, to be honest. That's a good all-rounder. Reminds me of Roughhead a bit back in the day when he used to get back in the middle a bit. That was a Michelini tackle. All right, just under 14 minutes left, and Bailey Smith is surging, everyone, up to 127. Wiltshire, oh, right across the face. So tied game. Tied game, 13.5 minutes left. Myers can't take it with him. Ugh. It's a bit of pressure now. Everyone's feeling it. Bailey Smith, 34 disposals with plenty of time left. Rankin cannot get involved to save his life and couldn't even save that ball from going out of bounds. So just can't do anything today, Rankin. Definitely the worst on the ground today. Got the goal, got that assist, but also I think he's had 3 frees against. Goodness. Blixarves. O'Connor, oh, what's he doing at the forward half? Gets spoiled. Worrell off the deck. What a kick! What a 45-meter kick off the deck. Oh, that was incredible. Cook up the wing. That's not a good kick. Mullen, easy one to Myers. Inside to Martin. Mullen, Myers, Martin. Triple M. Shout out to Triple M. And it's out of bounds. So, oh boy, there's Bailey Smith popping off. He's having some fun out there. And Max Holmes closing in on a ton. Will Connor O'Sullivan get a couple of late marks? So Bailey Smith tackle, +4 up to 131. Oh, hodgepodge of disposals. Oh, wow. Smith to Holmes. Holmes doesn't get a goal, but gets the kick. And that should get him up to the triple figure mark now. That Bailey Smith handball was hot too. Should be Bailey Smith up to 133. And Max Holmes should crack the triple digits. Worrell kick in. He's up to 81 with that. Oh, definitely thought that was not a mark to De Koning, but he's been paid it. Lobby kick. Oh, Holmes. That was an easy mark he should have had. And Saligo gets it. Should have marked that one, Blix. Should have marked that one. We fisted it out. So there it is. Max Holmes up to the ton. Bailey Smith, 133. 35 disposals, 8 tackles. 3 frees, 4. Martin pops one forward. It's pretty wide. And out of bounds to the side of another dangerous one in the Crows' defense. 1 point game. 11 and a half minutes. This turned out to be a great game. Niels walks it through. Manag pops it forward, but that's not going to go. And it's gone out of bounds on the other side of the goal. It's Worrell up to 81 there. Second best equal with McAndrew. And 3 Cats tunning up. Rochelle tunning up just at the start of the quarter. He's been a bit quiet the last few minutes. Neil, oh, hits the post. What a boot. Rankin, just exhausted after doing absolutely nothing. Oh, good handball by O'Sullivan there. That's the kind of pressure you need. Oh, Dempsey should have taken that. Butts back to Worrell. Oh, and that also should have been a mark. Neil, Tom Stewart. Goes to ground. Bunch of Crows. Bond. 2 Cats spoil. Atkins can't get there. That was off Taylor. That was definitely a kick off Taylor. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's done. Or maybe he thought it came off Atkins' foot. De Koning wide. De Blixarves, who is having a pretty good game. He's up to 84. Oh, Thilthorpe spoiling an easy, well, it would have been an easy mark for Stewart. Oh, what a pickup by Martin. Send the Cattery to the moon. What a beautiful play that was by Jack Martin. Oh, don't get to say that too often anymore, but he's got 3 goals for the game. Fuck. That was nice. That was such a good pickup. Is such a good pickup. It was not a great kick by Wiltshire, but picked up the half volley like it was nothing. So bounces out here. Wiltshire comes back. Somehow keeps it in. Crosses it. Oh, how? Just paddles it up to himself. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. That was beautiful. One of the best goals of the night, that one. Rochelle out of the middle. Peatling boots it. Where's Peatling? He definitely have seen him much tonight. He's up to 63. Blixarves handballs one crazily forward. Wiltshire to Clark. That was smooth. Oh, not quite taking a mark there, Henry. Neil gets the handball back to Henry. And a great mark there by Cook. Ooh, Cook up to 83. Oh, oh, it's a good mark by Thilthorpe. Filthy chips it inside to Neil Bullen. Dodgy one. And it's gone out of bounds. So it's tight. 8-point game. Oh. Bailey Smith, 133, 35 disposals, 8 tackles. Shelley, 107, 29 disposals, 5 marks, 3 tackles, and a goal. Worrell, handball. He's got some good hands, Worrell. Murray, oh. Oh, that is so unlucky. He kicked it into the back of his teammate's boot and then it went out of bounds just outside the 50. So it was last disposal out of bounds. Ooh, that rule is brutal. Ball up for a couple of meters from the Crows' goal. Oh, it's tight. Myers gets a tackle. Tom Stewart, 106. Max Holmes banging 100. Blixarves surging now, 89. Connor O'Sullivan, 89. Sam De Koning up to 80. He's been doing a bit this last quarter. I'll say Neil versus Malay in the ruck. Neil gets it down. Butts boots it. Smith handball. And then a tackle. So +6 there for Smith because he handballed it straight to Neil Bullen and then tackled him. That's handy. That's the selfish kind of behavior. It's like, oh, I fucked that up. I better tackle. Good mark by good tackle, sorry, by Jay Clark. Oh, it's intense. The last 10 minutes here, or 8 minutes now. Rochelle, 1-1-1 for the game. He's had a great game. Bailey Smith, though, 130. Oh, he'll be more now. Should be 139 in a second, I'd say. There's another handball. Myers. It's hit high, I thought. No. Another Smith handball. Rochelle kick. Peatling Grubbers one. No one's got it. No one can get it out. I think high on a high for Myers. Got given it. So Geelong get it back. 8 points in it. 7 minutes left. That's a good kick. Finds Dempsey, who is creeping up. Going to get up to 81. Another cat into the 80s. Ball goes to the ground. It's bumbling around. No one can get their hands on it. Another ball up. Oh dear. So what the hell has happened to Isaac Rankin? 19. What happened, man? Dawson wasn't there. It was your time to shine in the middle, I thought. And hey, I don't think he's been in the middle all night. Peatling absolutely bombs one into space, and it's going to be O'Sullivan to pick it up with a big inside 50. It was touched, though. Not a mark. Manag gets a tackle in the end. Ooh. I think it was a tackle. Maybe Manag had the ball there. So Murray tackled by Myers. Myers up to 94 after that tackle. So Myers having a great second half. So has O'Sullivan, Blixarves, Dempsey. Yeah, there's a few good cats surging now. Worrell up to 90 for the Crows. Having some junk in the last quarter. Here comes Isaac Rankin, finally coming on. That looks like ball. No, not ball. So just a bunch of very tight congestion tackles at the moment. No one can get it out. Bailey Smith, 141 with 5 minutes 30 left. Oh dear, what was that? That's got to be insufficient. Oh, how is that nothing? Yeah, Mullen apparently has been tagging Rankin for most of the game. That's why he's down low. Everyone's just slapping it around. There's a disposal. Rochelle gets a kick up to 117, but it's going to go out of bounds. And last disposal. 5 minutes left. Cats up by 8. Not 15. Holmes handballs forward, finds Smith. Kicks inside. Big one to the 15-metre box. Goes through for a behind. And Worrell looks like he's going to have another kick in. Play on, son. Play on. Off you go. That's the way. Good man. Good man. Up to 93. Huge kick. Humphrey dribbles one. Henry gets it off the deck. Murray pushes the other Henry in the back. Ollie Henry gets a free. And he feels like he's got... Oh, he's going to go around the side and have a crack. No, pushes it left. And out of bounds. All right. So 9-point game, 4.5 minutes left. And Bailey Smith 6 points away from going gold. So he's had a huge second half. He's had a huge game. He was on 70 something at half time. Manag tackled by Michelini. And there's a ton up for Myers just before as well. 102 for Myers. What a huge second half he's had. And there's another tackle for him with Manag. So surging, some cats here, some big scores on the cards. 4 minutes left. Manag gets another tackle. Oh, and he is keen. Manag, 88 now for him it should be, or maybe even more. Might be 2 tackles for him. 3 cats tackled that 1 crow. There's just a lot of pressure happening here. There's Smith. He needs 6 more. Berry gets wrecked by a Jack Martin tackle. Rochelle. Oh, Holmes gets a kick. Oh, Dempsey, little grubber. Wiltshire, they're leapfrogging each other, the Crows. What are you doing? Oh, no way, Dempsey. Ollie Dempsey gets the tiniest little kick. Oh my goodness, how does he get that out? The angle to get that kick up and aimed correctly so quickly. That's insane. That's why the new age players would absolutely tear up players from 20, 25 years ago because of those little kicks. Just so nimble from absolutely nothing. Oh, goodness me. So 148 for Bailey Smith. Looking keen on that gold. Alrighty. So Manag pushing up to 92 with a couple of tackles back there. And Holmes gives away a free to Berry. Boots it long. Goes to ground. Blixarv's tackle. Where is Blixarv's? Up to 94 with that one. So a few cats into the 90s and a few tons already. Max Holmes off the deck. Worrell gets another kick. He's up to 96. Blixarv's hit out. Saligo handball. Rankin cannot get a touch. I think he got his finger to it, but it was definitely not a disposal. And the Cats get it back again. And it's Myers who is having a fantastic final or second half. Up to 100, what's that, 108 with that tackle and tackle, kick and free. Oh. Bailey Smith gets a kick, and that's definitely going to be 151 on the cards for Bailey Smith. Gold up for B. Smith. Manag out the back. That's not who you want to be versing. Oh, yes, it is. He's absolutely stuffed that one up. Easy pickup, I thought, but slippery ball, I guess. So Blixarves tunning up now. 100 for Blixarves. 5 Cats to ton up. And I'm still waiting on that last Bailey Smith kick. Should get him up to 151. Berry has had a pretty good game. Should take him to 86. And maybe a ton on the cards for Worrell if the Cats keep surging here. 151. There it is. Bailey Smith goes gold. What a huge game. 39 disposals, 10 tackles. There's Rankin with a handball to McAndrew. Scrappy, scrappy finish here. It's been a very tight contest. Even though there haven't been that many goals, it's been just so congested and so tight the whole time. Atkins kicks one straight down Michelini's throat. Boots it. Is he going for goal? Oh, Murray absolutely slots it. Woo! Murray, what a goal. All right. It's a 9-point game. Seen bigger totals lost in that amount of time. Geelong fans a little bit worried, maybe. Yeah, not a good kick there by Atkins. Just Dodgy kick. So Lachlan McAndrew up to 91. He's had a good 92. There he goes. Blixarves free against or took a tackle off him there back to 97. Holmes gets it away. Easy as you like. Little chip. It's not a good one though. Gets it to Myers. He chips it back and gives it away to the Crows. Nankervis. Oh, what have you done there, Myers? Oh my goodness. No. Oh. Oh. Oh, I think that was about to go through and Rankin touched it. Tom Stewart kicks in. 50 seconds. Spoils out of bounds. Oh. Oh, Rochelle has got a shiner. His eye is fluffed up. Oh, is that Worrell? Come on, Worrell! Pick it up! Oh, and he got the free! Worrell may turn up here. Oh, it's gone to Milnera. Give it to Worrell. Yes! Alright, that could be a Worrell ton, everyone. Holmes chips an easy one out to Maneg, who is also closing in on a ton. 98 for him. Oh, Myers gets another one. He's going to go up to 127. And that is going to finish it up, I think. That should be the final kick. And that is a fantastic game in the end. It was much tighter than I thought it was going to be. And just waiting on the final scores to come in. Atkins up to 94. McAndrew 93. A bit of junk at the end there for Geelong as well. I think Myers is going to pop up a bit. Manag as well. Yeah, Holmes 111. Worrell 102. He's just hit the ton mark. So that's the 6th ton for the game. And still waiting on some last minute scores here. So Adelaide put up a decent fight. I reckon maybe if they had Jordan Dawson, they might have won today. And that is the final score there. So another +6 for Brian Myers takes him up to 127 after well, he got up to 40 something, I think, at half time, but that second half was huge. Max Holmes 111, Tom Stewart 109, Sean Manag up to 98, Blixarves 97, Tom Atkins 94, Dempsey 93, Connor O'Sullivan 92. So some good games there from the Cats. There's only 4 Cats in the end that didn't get over 50. So just, yeah, huge game, huge junky game there by the Cats. Almost got 400 more fantasy points than the Crows. But there were some good Crows. You got Rochelle up the top there, 114 from 31 disposals. He was in the middle a lot. Josh Worrell, 30 disposals from the back half, 102 in the end. Lachlan McAndrew, the ruck of the day, definitely 41 hitouts, 93 for him. Saligo got up to 89. Berry slowed up a little bit, but he still got to 86. Cook had a decent game. That's one I didn't expect, but heard a bit of him in the preseason, and it seems like he's become a pretty integral cog of Adelaide's backline. Peatling in the middle, not too bad in the end, 77, but it really was Geelong's day in the end, especially on the fantasy stuffing the stats sheet. Yeah, just felt like Adelaide was just getting closed in on so quickly tonight. Heaps of pressure, and yeah, Rankin. only getting 21 points in the end, 7 disposals, 1 tackle, 1 goal, 3 frees against. So he was getting tagged hard by Mullen, I think. But yeah, fantastic game in the end, guys. A bit closer than I thought it was going to be. A lot of fun calling it tonight, guys. And yeah, Bailey Smith, 151 in the end. Big game from him. 39 disposals, 10 tackles, few frees for, but that's what happens sometimes. Get some freebies, gets you over the gold mark. And yeah, big game from him. Big game from Bailey Smith. But yeah, look forward to the next games, guys. I will not be calling the Collingwood GWS game tomorrow. I'm going out to a concert with my wife, which will be lovely. But I will be here all weekend, hanging out, watching some footy all over Saturday and all over Sunday. Please join me again for some more games this weekend. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Check out some Game Day Squad. Get some free packs with the code word MONSTAR. And yeah, please join me next time for a bit of AFL Fantasy Watch Along. I'll see you then.